just love that. Welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are going to make a really tasty satay. I've got some noodles and some beef. We are going to make a Chinese satay beef noodles. It's easy to make, but we have to marinate the beef, so let's crack on and show you how to do it. Right, I've already cut the beef, look guys, into strips, okay, manageable strips for eating when we stir fry. Now, what we need to do, we need to take 3 tablespoons of water to about 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Get that in there, stir it round till it dissolves, and then we're going to add it to the beef. So all we're going to do is add that to the beef and give it a mix in. And all we're going to do is leave that for about 10 minutes. Okay, so what we got going on there, look, 10 minutes. That's good enough. Now what we need to do is make up a very basic marinade. Now we're not going to make it too complicated. We're not going to swamp it with loads of flavours. We're going to put in about a tablespoon of soy sauce. About a tablespoon of oyster sauce. And a tiny amount of black soy. Now this is just for colour really, and you've got to be really careful. We don't want too much of that in there. So what we do is we give that a mix up. Now you can use sugar wine, you can put an egg in, you can do all sorts of things, you know. That's up to you, but this is a very basic beef marinade. You know, I don't want too much of an overpowering flavour coming through the beef when we're using a satay sauce. And the satay sauce is a real creamy satay sauce. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this to one side and we're going to do the veg. Now the veg is very easy, it's onion and peppers. So what we'll do is we'll just leave that to one side whilst we do the veg. Always when I'm doing a noodle dish, you know, I don't tend to square the veg, I tend to cut it in slices. It all sort of goes together with the noodles, you know. So all we've got some onion and we've got some pepper. That's all we're using. So what we need to do is slice down the onion. So nice and steady, just slice down your onion. Now, you know, you don't have to do it this way. I just think for presentation inside noodles, you know, long strands of your veg looks an awful lot better than squares. But it's down to preference, you know. So what we need to do now is we need to take our pepper. I've got green, orange and red here. And all we're going to do is slice it into slices. So that's our veg in there, sliced up, ready to go in with our noodles. Okay, back to our beef then. The beef's been sat there for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. What I want to do now is take about a tablespoon of water and a tablespoon of cornflour and give that a mixing in there. Now we're going to add this to the beef. Now you could add egg white, you could add egg, you could add anything to this beef. But we're going to do this, and what's going to happen is it's going to seal everything in there. Then we'll just add a little bit of cooking oil. So in we go with that, and all we need to do is just work that into that beef. Just stir it round until it's absorbed. It won't take very long. And what's gonna happen is with that corn flour is going to put a bit of a seal on the outside. The water's going to be absorbed by the beef, and we're going to end up with a nice silky beef. So that's gone in there quite nicely, look. That's absorbed most of the moisture. And what we're going to do is just put in a little, and I mean a little, touch of oil. That's all, and give it a stir through. And that's all beef ready for cooking. It's as easy as that, really. It's a very simple marinade. So that's our beef. All we got to do now is crack on and make our stir fry. So it's nice and straightforward. Flame on. Pan on. And then all we're going to do is heat it up. Heat up the pan, bob a bit of oil in, and then we're going to cook our beef. So warm up the oil. Now you can put garlic in there if you want, that's up to you. I'm not going to use garlic because I'm making a satay beef. I want the beef with the satay flavour. I don't want it overpowering with ginger or garlic or anything else, you know. Okay, the pan seems warm enough. Let's get our beef in there. There we go. Nice and steady. Let's put a bit of a seal on there. You know, there seems a lot of beef in there, but we're making a beef satay. Now I've used one sirloin steak for this, and because it's cut thinly, you know, it looks like there's a lot really. Quite a little bit of moisture in that pan actually. Okay, we've got a bit of singe and tinge going on in there now. What we need to be doing is going in with our veg. Now, some people throw the noodles in first. I like to throw the veg in, you know. Just give that little veg a little bit of a take down in there before you add the noodles. You know, the noodles are already fresh noodles. They don't take so long to cook, you know. I mean, come on. Just look at the colours in that pan. Oh, the smell coming out of here. And then what we want to do is go in with our noodles. Oh, look at that. Oh, just look at that. Guys, and you've guessed it, we're going in with our satay sauce, and there's a link up here if you want to know how to make Chinese satay sauce. I'm going to go in with just that amount. Let's see what happens with that. We want that coating of that Chinese peanut sauce on there, but we don't want it swamped in peanut sauce. Now that is absolutely superb. Just look at that. Turn off the flame. I serve it up. Oh, just look at that. Oh. 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 Guys, that beef, that is absolutely fantastic. Oh. Oh man, beef satay noodles made. Oh, absolutely fantastic, so easy. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video. That is amazing.